All right, y'all. Let me just put it down on this one because I got a lot of these things. Hold on. Back. Here we go. And hold it down on here. And yeah. What's up, my beautiful people? It's your girl, Holly Renee. Today we're gonna do the traditional black eyed peas with some collard greens, some smoked sausage, and some cornbread. Now, already had the peas. Peas was in the pot. Now you gotta pour them out. So I'm gonna pour them out, rinse them off. Literally gonna take them and pour them out. Let me see if I can take that with me so y'all can see. How about pour these out? All right. Shit, they are hot, y'all. So we're gonna go straight like this. Got the pot already here. We just gonna pour like this. Gonna pour them right into the thing, but I gotta hold up. There we go. Oh yeah. And let the water fall out. Really soaking that. And I'm gonna pour them again. How y'all doing? What's up? I can't see y'all right now because I'm trying to do this. But I definitely will get to y'all. You know that. Pour the beans right in the pot. Make sure they all in there. Yeah, damn. Yep, for the most part, they good. You want to take them. He says still look for them. See if you know anything good. You want to rinse them off in cold water. What's up? How y'all doing? About to be the new year. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the new year? Are y'all ready for the new year? Just gonna set them to the side. Woo! They're all falling now. Uh-oh. Let's pour all the water out. I want them to fall out now. Let me see. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna rinse this pot out. Put the beans right back in this pot. You see these things? And you just rinse them off. It's pretty good. Y'all not cooking for the New Year? Or do y'all know how to cook? That's what I should be asking. Do y'all know how to cook? Should be the question, right? Bet. All right. Got them beans up in there. And I'm bringing them back over here. Now we gonna set y'all up here. What y'all saying? I'm making... You suck at cooking, crazy. I'm making black eyed peas and rice. So it's like a tradition. It's supposed to be like a tradition, you know, when you make the black eyed peas and rice over the rice. So I just soak my peas, let that set out. Now I'm going to get my pot. I'm gonna put my phone on the charger first. What's up? Hey guys, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Guess what? What will happen? So I got my peas. When I start getting, turn my pot on. Turn it down a little bit. We get a little butter. I'm not wildin' out like I used to. What's up, what's up, what's up? Hey, how y'all doing? What that say? Listen, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the likes. If you're new here, welcome. If you are returning, you already know what's going on. Yeah, so we go ahead and hit this with the black eyed peas, you know what I mean? We're gonna do the black eyed peas. And what you wanna do is cut up your meat. So I'm gonna put y'all down a little bit so y'all can see me. Hold on. It don't go down more. Let me see. Put this one here. Let me try to put it like this so y'all could. There we go. All right. So I have the butter in the pot. You can use fat grease or, you know, stuff like that. However, I don't have bacon grease. I'm not using bacon. So I am going to cut up this onion. I'm going to use a little bit of it. I'm not going to use the whole thing. So I'm going to use like a little portion of it. You can cut it up into, you know, squares. I can show you guys right here. So I'm going to take it. This is the only knife that I do have right now. You can use a chef knife though. You can cut up there. Right. Don't have to cut it into squares, but you can. I like cutting it into squares. Yeah. Right now my butter is boiling a little bit. Being that I don't have the grease, I think I am going to add a little bit of chicken broth. Although that is, you add it, you know, when everything is mixed up. But I'm gonna add it right now, being that I don't have the grease to give it that extra, you know, seasoning. What's up, what's up, what's up? Make sure you guys subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. It is almost the new year. What are you guys' New Year's plans? Do you have plans for the new year? So that's my onions. Add that last. You can get this type of sausage. Open it up like this. I usually play music, but I want you guys to hear me. So I do apologize. I know some of you guys are used to me playing music when I talk to you guys. You going to New York? Oh, all right, who you going to New York with? Where you from? Going to New York? That sounds good. And then I'm going to take some of the juice from this. Now, this is big. This is huge. I'm just going to rinse it off, though. I just like rinsing it off. Cut it into like fours to make it a little bit more smaller, maintainable. I'm gonna turn my stove down, let the butter and broth simmer there a little bit. You going to New York right now? You going to New York with who? Who us? Who us? Can you see my plate? Like my phone be acting dumb sometimes. I want y'all to see me, but more so I'm going. Ooh, and then he said, cut it straight down the middle. So it opens up like that. Perfect. You see how it just opened up? And then you could cut it again sideways, diagonal. Just so it gets that nice little cut. And just cut it diagonal just like that so it's easier. And then it automatically just cuts through. So you can do it in cubes, you know, because it is going to be in the black eyed peas. So you don't want like too much of a big chunk. So you just throw this right into your pot. Uh-oh. You gotta make sure that the pot got something in there. Add some. You don't want to add too much butter, but I added a little bit of butter. Because once you add the sausage in, the sausage adds its own grease, but he added bacon grease or whatever type of grease you can add. Just go ahead and throw that right in there. So the sausage will make its own grease as you hear it sizzling. What you say? Oh, USA. Okay, bet. Where you going to New York with? Where you live? You stay in New Jersey, though? Or you stay in New York? Well, clearly you don't stay in New York because you say you're going to New York. You going to see the ball drop? Some people have been out there for 3 days straight. Good luck with that. Cutting up this sausage. I want y'all to see me right here. I'm from the U.S. too. Yeah, I'm from the U.S. too. I'm from the U.S. as well. Sure am. Yep. And you want to just cut these pieces up. Like I said, the grease is making its own grease, so that's good for me because I didn't have any bacon grease. I am going to tag the person who helped me. I did look up, a recipe, but I did watch his, which helped me, like, maneuver around more. I have an electric stove, so it's a little bit harder because you have to, like, actually be on top of it. to cook it. Cook it down, let it simmer down. It is gonna be a lot of beans. I didn't realize. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. I didn't realize how much it was gonna be, but it's always good. So, see how it's stir frying up. I'm gonna continue to chop the rest of the sausage up. Real work takes real work, y'all. And being that I'm doing it with the type of knife that I'm doing it with, it's not as bad, you know. I think I don't know. I feel like I should have put the beans in the other pot and then put this in that pot. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to switch. So that way when you mix everything together, it'll be good. So let me go ahead and switch pots real quick. Go ahead, move this pot over here, pour this right into here like this, y'all. So that way it'll give it a more, I can saute it easily. So let that go ahead and cook down while I continue to cut the rest of the sausages up. I'm gonna keep some of them big too, like circle. And I also gotta use some garlic, so I wanna keep some of them like this. Put some of them in the greens. What's up? How y'all doing though? Y'all good? So if you don't know how to cook this, I hope that when you finish watching this video, you have learned something. I want to keep, again, some of them are circle, some of them I cut up straight like that. So it's giving like gumbo type of vibes. I am going to cut up some more onions because I don't think that's going to be enough. I have this much on the plate. You just add it right into that. Yeah, I'm going to cut up another half of the onion. Yeah, because it definitely is a lot of onions. I didn't put any peppers in it. And just go ahead and cut this onion right just like that because it's already cut down. Cut it right along the lines. Cut it like this, sideways. This away and just cut this again like that. You see how it's already sliced, diced, and done. Very easy, very simple. Just go ahead and add that in there. Mix that around. I'm gonna turn it up now so it can start cooking. even better. And I do have a little bit of garlic. I have a little garlic left, but I also did buy some fresh garlic. Uh-oh. My hands are greasy. Uh-oh. Oh, I have a jar opener. I remembered. Here we go. Come in handy. Look at that. Bada bang, bada boom. Now what I want to do, take a little bit of it and just, like I said, this was just a little bit. I did buy some fresh. So I am going to put this back in the cabinet and use some of the fresh minced garlic that we do have. There we go. For those of you who don't know, that is a trick. If you never can get a can open or something like this open, bang it against, you know, the counter for a little bit, and that should work. Now you want to add some garlic in there. And then I want to add like a little bit of the juice. There we go. And I just want that to stir up and mix in there. That mix, let it mix, let it mix, let it simmer. Do want to add a little, oh, I did not add the jalapenos, so let me start cutting some of that up now. Woo! That one is hot. Okay. Woo! So I'm not going to add it in my black eyed peas. I'm going to cut it on the side. Because that is hot. Woo! Got me tearing. So just in case anybody else wants some, I'm going to add it on the side. I'm not going to add it in it because I just took a bite of a small one. Imagine me putting a whole pepper. My whole mouth is going to go crazy. So just let that saute and simmer in there. I'm going to add a little bit more garlic. Because he did fresh minced garlic. As you guys can see, it's going in there simmering down. Onions. I don't want to overdo the onions. I feel like I did enough, but you can smell it. I'm going to just season it a little bit. Add a little bit more broth, even though we're going to need more broth as we go. But this jalapeno, baby, we're going to put that as a garnish on the side. Because if I can't take it, I know my people are not going to be able to take it. We're going to throw this away. Now I'm just going to let that come to a simmer. Yep, it's cooking well. It's looking real good. It's looking real good. Just let that simmer. And if you guys missed any steps or need me to go over anything, feel free to comment. I'll be more than happy to show you how the peas were made, what to add, what you can, do if you don't want to wait the last minute. And yeah. Just giving smoked sausage. Just let that cook a little bit, simmer it down. Then I'm gonna add the beef broth. Then I'm gonna add the beans. I feel like I should cut up the other sausage. I don't feel like that's enough meat for the beans that I have. So lucky me, I did buy another sausage, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that. Ooh. It is 6 o'clock over here. Oh yeah, you smell that? It smells so good. Just keep adding the sausage in there. All I'm doing right now is cutting it up. Smelling good, smelling good. You just want to mix it, make sure it gets all cooked up. Alright, I think this should be enough. Yep. And just let that come to a cook and a simmer. Oh yeah, smelling good. Now you can also add this. Right here is a bay leaf. Go ahead and open that. I'm gonna get the greens started. The rice gonna only take 20 minutes, so I ain't worried about that. There we go. Ooh, all right. And go ahead and break it up and put it in there. to give it a little distinct flavor. Now that it's cooking, you want to add your chicken broth to cover the sausage. Mix the meat up. Enough chicken broth because then you gotta add the beans in it for it to soak in. I'm gonna flavor mine too because I didn't have no bacon. I didn't have no bacon grease to get all that extra flavor, and I'm also add some black pepper in here. Can't forget the black pepper. Ooh. I love that I'm very authentic, you feel me? Like, add you a little black pepper. And there is a little spice. Adobo spice that you can add to it. And you just want the beans to soak in that. I am probably gonna add like 2 jalapenos, nothing crazy. Just to give it that little flavor. Nothing crazy. Mix it. I'm gonna need more broth, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that. But yeah. Now you want to take your beans. Remember, we put them in a different pot. Turn the stove up. I got an electric stove, so mine was on 5. I'm gonna turn it up to 10. Just so it could start boiling a little bit, getting that flavor to simmer in there. The onions. What did he cook? Oh, he cooked celery. I don't know if I should cut up some peppers. I don't know if it's peppers and black eyed peas, but yeah, go ahead. Let that simmer in there. See how that tastes. We got to see how it tastes. Let me see. Here we go. Yep. Ooh, excuse me. All right, so this garlic, we could put back up here. The jalapenos, like I said, I put a little in there. Yeah, let's see what it's hitting for. Okay. It's hitting. Now we're gonna add the peas in there. Just like this. Bet. We'll add them in just like this. I gotta add more broth. Because it actually gotta soak and I gotta mix it. Mix it in here. Did we add the whole thing of broth? I think we do. Majority, most of it, right? Yeah, that's looking real good. Y'all see that? Consistency. I think I want to add another bay leaf in there. I'll put some Cajun, some black pepper, garlic, fresh garlic, and I feel like that's it for the most part. Like everything else, I don't really need. Damn, Torres was right. This is gonna be a lot. I have some dinner. Anybody who want a plate, you're welcome to come and get a plate. It's gotta cook for an hour or two. Yeah, these peas gonna be slamming. I ain't even gonna hold it. They're gonna be good. Let me see something though. Let me see. So it's 6, so about 8 o'clock it should be done. It's at an hour and 20.